Probably the most photographed place on the entire Wirral Peninsula is here at Hadlow Road. Now this particular photograph was taken in 1910, but let's take a look around the station as it is today. Now jumping ahead quite a while to 1977, here is the station disused after its closure, which was in 1962. And note the Lever's Cattle Cakes sign on the side of the building. And let's jump over to as it is now. Now this is a day where the Friends of Hadlow Road Station were setting up for one of the pop-up cafes that they do every couple of weeks. One of the other differences is the brick building to the right of the main building where there was a fence before, and the old Hadlow Road station sign which has gone from there, and the two new buildings that have built but after the station had shut down. Now there's a lot more detailed information coming up soon on this channel about the entire station, unless it's not out already. The link will be in the description, and if not, stay tuned. Now we've gone back onto the main platform, looking back down towards Park Gate and down towards Neston. And of course the level crossings protecting Hadlow Road is right before us. Well, note the little hut for the person doing the level crossing. That has of course now gone. And of course the actual level crossing gates themselves have only recently been replaced. Of course they've probably been replaced many times over the years the station has been over, but those gates have their own story as well, so check out that other video all about that. Now this image here is taken from the other platform, looking back to the main station building, but notice the buildings on the far right. Now we saw before that there was a fence there with the Hadlow Road sign on. At this point, which is just after closure, which of course was in 62, then these buildings were there. Also notice the red telephone box today is not there in the picture. Now you may have noticed in many of these old photographs the double track in front of the two platforms. Now if we go back to this old map, and you see Hadlow Road, the road itself going through over the level crossing, which is at the angle. And of course the double track is in at the station to allow access to each platform. But immediately afterwards, as it heads off towards, say, Neston on the left-hand side, it returns to single track. In fact, most of this line was single track, with the double tracks only being at stations to allow passengers to get on and get off. But the main reason was to allow trains to pass that were going in different directions. And also note to the right hand side, the east side of the station, the two sidings that go off. That is now what you would see as the car park. If you were to go in there, there's a car park the opposite side of the main platform. Two sidings there for whatever goods that they used on this line at the time, whether it be cattle, coal, groceries, foodage, milk, etc., etc. In fact, many of those can be seen on the platform at Hadlow today. Back to our original picture in 1950. This was 6 years before the closure, so very much an active station at this time. I wonder if the people of the village knew of what was going to happen or possibly happen in 6 years. But from here, of course, we can see the main station building pretty much unchanged visually from the outside, and all the different buildings though in the distance. So let's have a look at today's picture, and one of the things, of course, that stand out is the signal box is in a different position to what it was then to now. Now, if anyone's aware, this is not the original signal box. Now the full story on that will be coming up in another video about Hadlow Road, but it isn't the original one that's on the picture here. And just to the right on the opposite platform, you can just about make out the waiting room on the side heading towards West Kirby. Now this is the waiting room today, and it's as with the rest of the whole station, is in an excellent, well preserved, excellent condition, and of course it's kept up all the time by the friends of Hadlow Road.